Good morning. Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Zeducation and welcome to another episode of You Laugh, You Lose. If you are new to this channel and new to this series, the game is simple. If you laugh at anything today, you lose and you have to do a punishment. What is today's punishment? Today's punishment is you have to watch a Minnesota Twins spring training game. I know, it's looking bad. It's looking horrific even. It's going to be tough to sit through that one. All right, it is a spring training game, and anyways, that's what you got to do. If you are ready for today's game, head down and like this video, and if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. If you laugh, you lose. Go. The Council of Dads deciding to purposely mispronounce things that their kids enjoy. I think my favorite one is Fortnite. You call it Fort Knife or Fork Knife, something stupid like that. And it is very amusing as a dad to do those things, as an uncle. But I don't know why. It's just, it is what it is. Dads out there, can you confirm? How I feel typing ETC, knowing damn well I ain't got no more examples. It's kind of like, I want to say appeal to authority when you use that stuff. It sounds like you know what you're saying. It sounds professional. It sounds academic. This and that, etc., you know. Experiencing brutal cold for a period of time every year keeps you humble. That's why Californians are like that. Ooh, maybe that's why. Maybe it explains it. Maybe they're not having to battle through every January, February, into March with these extreme weather, you know? And it makes you appreciate summer even more. That's what I always say. That's what I justify. That's why we justify staying here. What are we doing? Your father is rolling in his grave. Aww. That's messed up, dude, but true, I guess, you know? IQ test came back negative. God is good. Give a prayer of thanks. Be thankful. Show gratitude. Although, you don't want that test coming back negative. $160 parking ticket. F you, Virginia Beach. Nice, how fast? Did you just ask me how fast I was going on a parking ticket? There is no scenario where this is a valid question on a parking ticket. But $160, where did you park? That's an expensive parking ticket. I think that guy deserves a stupid ticket. Seriously, that's an idiotic question. Unpopular opinion. Forest, beach. There's a lot of nuance to this one. Are the zombies coming? If the zombies are coming, you want to be in the forest. Are you just on vacation? If you're just on vacation, you want to go to the beach. A lot more resources in the forest, you know? Conspiracy theorists collecting I told you so medals since 2020. It's been a pretty good year for conspiracy theorists, I'll say that. A lot of things that were talked about decades ago are now coming out in these emails. A lot of other stuff too, not just the Epstein stuff, but congratulations to all of you. Not all of them are coming true. So we're just waiting for the other ones to come true. Gen Z, millennials. Bite down on this, son. It helps. I know. Memes. All you Gen Z that are pretty fresh here to Zeducation, welcome. Welcome. It's a coping mechanism. That's what memes are. It's medicine. Take your medicine every Sunday, 8:55 a.m. Central Time. Be here. Trust me, it'll help. Go down to the comments. Everyone can confirm. All right? It's memes. It's the universal medicine. Genie, you have 3 wishes. Me, I wish I was always right. Genie, okay, you have 2 more wishes. Me, no, I have 3. Checkmate. We got a couple of important strategic tools against genies now. So if we ever come across genies, add this to the tool belt. You get unlimited wishes if you do this one. New setup, pretty happy with it. Is this meant to, like, peak anxiety? Oh, man. Top left. Shame on you. Top right. Shame on you. Top or bottom left. Can't you just use the desk? You're going to... And then that bottom right. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How your dad looks at you when you say you don't want to move 13,193 kilograms worth of concrete bags with him at 5:38 in the morning on a Sunday morning. You don't have a choice, boy. You don't have a choice. Get out there. It builds character. Move it all over here, this side of the yard, and guess what? Whoops, I don't want them there anymore. You're moving them back. And then we're going to start opening them up. We're going to start mixing them and pouring the crate. Enjoy. Seriously, though, you guys got to be doing that to your kids. they got to be doing some hard labor. They have to. Somebody's day was ruined. Where is this? Hiroshima? Nagasaki? Yeah, that's not good. R.I.P. to that guy. Smart dude. My husband proposed 2 days after Valentine's Day so that every year he could get me discounted flowers and chocolates on the anniversary instead of the holiday. On the Dave Ramsey program, I see. Budgeting. Finding the deals. I don't see a problem with this. Ladies, huh? When the passenger in front of you on the plane reclines their seat. Is it that bad? It's not that bad. A lot of people freak out, but they have the right to do that, right? I read a study the other day claiming that humans eat more bananas than monkeys, which to me sounded a bit obvious. I mean, I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey. Ting. Dumb. They do eat monkeys. There's a couple documentaries about it. They eat monkeys. They do. LeBron confused by hockey players who get back up after getting knocked down. I feel like this was the biggest conclusion we could have all drawn from the Olympics was this is a real man sport. I mean, the guy, Jack Hughes, took a stick to the face, lost teeth, got up, went to overtime, scored the game-winning goal. If that was LeBron, he would have missed half the season. The guy, he gets blown on too hard, and he flops and tries to draw a foul, and usually they give it to him. It's very sad. The NBA is disgusting in that sense. We've been over that many times on this channel. It's unfortunate to see. Real ones know what this meal means. Yep. Is there anyone here that is active duty? Or maybe a guard unit? You guys got orders right after getting the lobster and steak. That's generally what that means. It means you're going to war, buddy. God bless. Godspeed. Good luck to you. How's potty training going? Oh, man. Do any of you have these potty pads in your house right now? No judgment. You know, I've seen people use them. Do they get utilized, or is it a situation like this? And just smell the smell. Ugh. Folks, before we go any further, you guys know we started the podcast back up. We have the main channel where the long form show will be up. It's about 2.5 hours long. But if you don't have time to sit down and watch a full 2-hour show, we also have the clips channel up and running. So check that out. The longer shows will be clipped up into segments. So if you want to check out the segments, instead of sitting down for the whole 2-hour show, that is over on Zeducation University Clips. We will put that link down in the description. Thank you all for supporting the new show. A lot more to come there. We're having guests on soon, so hope you guys check it out. Back to the show. Free buses and childcare. 10% property tax hike. Dude. They got totally hoodwinked, man. I mean, what would they expect? Come on. You're like, oh, we get all this free stuff. This free, that free. Where's the money going to come from? 1 year clean, and then I ran into my dealer at Publix. I'm not kidding you. I just turned down a Girl Scout cookie the other day, and it hurt. It took a lot of willpower. They're delicious. They are. They are. Wasn't there just a study, though, that came out that shows that these are really bad for you? Like everything, right? Isn't everything really bad for you? If it's in a box, it probably ain't good for you. In moderation. When you're living on the edge, Dad ain't going to be happy. You keep that at 65, boy. Otherwise, you know, you're in trouble. If it wasn't for women, this is how most guys would live. Yeah, and I see no problems with this. But boys, we got to have some standards. When we're out there trying to find a wife, they care, okay? So you got to care too. It's how it works. You got to care a little bit. While you're single and grinding, saving money, there's nothing against this. No rules against this. Actually, do this. Save money. Sweet truck, by the way. When Jesus sees you buying a Labubu, start the rapture. Stop buying the Labubus. All right? We don't need this nonsense anymore. No more Labubus. Can we move past this? They look terrifying. How did they become a thing? I don't get it. I socialized last weekend. Me for the next 2 months. I love that feeling. It's the feeling like when everyone leaves and you're like, ah. You know, that I was not looking forward to that. It was fun while we were there and did it. But now we recharged our social battery. We can let it drain now for a while. We can enjoy some peace and quiet for a while. This is me. The roof of my mouth when it sees me pouring a third bowl of Captain Crunch. You know, I haven't had a bowl of Captain Crunch for years, but it might be time. This is me having a piece of pizza right out of the oven. Because I'm so hungry. I just can't wait, and then, you know, burns your mouth every time. Whoever's driving the blue Tesla, your hood is open. I'm pretty sure we've had people unsubscribe from this channel because of all the Tesla jokes. It's like, it's the vegans, the cyclists, and the Tesla owners. They just cannot handle jokes made against them. They just can't do it. I'm sorry. Maybe you are still here and you fall in one of those categories, I appreciate you. You are one of the few, the proud, the unoffendable, and I appreciate that. Okay? Spread it amongst your community. Tell them to stop being so soft. Jeep owners can take it. We make fun of Jeep owners all the time. They love it. I see you guys commenting. It's a fun joke, right? Surprise your Valentine. All right. This is no context Brits. Are those legal? Can you carry hammers around in Britain now? Like, you can't even carry around a butter knife, I'm pretty sure. Leaving house, good for depression, bad for anxiety. Staying at house, good for anxiety, bad for depression. Standing directly in the doorway to achieve peak mental health. There you go. It's all about balance, am I right? And that's the perfect balance. Get outside, enjoy the sun, talk to people. If you're wondering what $850 million can build, here's what the Obama Center in Chicago looks like. Is that a prison? That literally looks like a Soviet-era horrific architecture, plain, nasty correctional facility structure. That's what that looks like. It does. Who designed that and who thought that was a good idea?
The shape of the building is actually meant to mimic 4 hands coming together to show the importance of our collective action.
So when are we going to see any arrests for anyone in the Epstein files? Trump, aliens. I keep saying this, guys. We can walk and chew gum at the same time, right? Not everything is a distraction. I want to know about the aliens. I also want to know more about the Epstein files. Okay, we can care about both things, just so we are clear. So, yeah, we want to see more of the Epstein stuff. I want to see some accountability, of course. Tell me your deepest fantasy. 8 to 12 hours of uninterrupted sleep. That does sound amazing. I don't know about 12 hours. That sounds like, you know, when you sleep too much and then you still feel tired? I don't want that. I'm usually at about 6 hours and 45 minutes. That's my average. You can taste this through your phone. And it tastes delicious. Oh, man. I could go, right now, honestly, I could go for an entire pan of that pizza. You guys know, you walked through the lunch lines back in the day. Delicious, dude. So good. When it's a peaceful protest, but just in case. Yeah, don't do that. Don't even go to the protests. Don't. It's silly. It's nonsense. And a lot of people are like, no, you got to exercise your right. That's fine. You have that right. You do. But I'm exercising my right to tell you, you are dumb. You look silly. You look stupid out there. Okay, and then you got instigators out there like this, just waiting for the chance to escalate things. Been saying that for years on this channel. Your heart is a muscle. Train it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. You will have a heart attack at some point. You do not want to be abusing energy drinks. I mean, seriously, dude. The 6 pairs of underwear and 8 pairs of socks in my bag ready for a 2-day trip. You can never pack enough undies and socks, okay? Haven't you ever watched Forrest Gump? Change your socks. Gotta take care of your feet, man. Pink Floyd fans when the vocals come in after 8 minutes and 42 seconds. Those songs are a problem. No offense, Pink Floyd. You guys have got some good stuff out there. Some real rock, you know? But you could have made it a little shorter. You could have gotten the message across. We also want to listen to some some other good stuff. Some AC/DC, right? Some Great White, hell yeah. Are you a Nissan? Because I want you all to myself. For all of you single people out there, please use this pickup line. That is a phenomenal pickup line. And if they don't think it's funny, then move on to the next person. 2020, plastic, paper. 2026, paper, plastic. I love this because it just further emphasizes the silliness, the nonsense of the plastic paper straw thing. Plastic's everywhere. The straw is gonna do it. You're gonna poison us with the paper straws when the glue melts and we suck up the glue and it gives us cancer. That's actually a real thing, by the way. Paper straws are worse for you than plastic straws. There's plastic everywhere. Okay. Enough with this crap. My camera costs $5,000 and y'all want to shoot for $100 to $300. This is not a hobby. My Uber driver's car costs $40,000. He drove me home for $12. Get over yourself. I mean, good photographers are important. They are, but there's a lot of people doing it. So you really have to make yourself stand out with cheaper prices or insanely quality work. You know, insane quality work. So, Dave, prove yourself, buddy. And let's just be honest here, $100 to $300. You do that 20 times a year, so every other week at $300, you just covered the cost of your camera. Somebody please break into my house. I've been dying to use this. What is that? Are you preparing for Mad Max or Gladiator? Like, what kind of dystopian nightmare, post-apocalyptic nightmare are you preparing for, dude? Sometimes you just got to stay in the house. Outside costs like $300 a day. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we don't see gas prices continue to rise here. Because groceries are still crazy, rent, mortgage, all that stuff. Taxes, if you know what I'm saying. Turns out everything our grandparents thought was cool is cool. Jesus, guns, hunting, old trucks, slightly offensive jokes, not trusting the government, peace and quiet. And you know what? Maybe this just comes with age. I feel like there is a crazy shift, though, in the younger generations, millennials, Gen Z, that are like, oh, wow. Maybe they were onto something. Maybe going to church, maybe guns, hunting. Maybe that is the secret. Maybe. Yeah, there's a great divide, right? A lot of people going away from it. A lot of people gravitating towards it. It comes with age, I think. I feel like it comes with family, like having kids. It changes how you view the world, big time. How's your 2026 so far? Me. You gotta get back up. Look, that one next to you, you could still swing on that. It ain't over. Keep on grinding. When she's in the other room waiting for you to apologize and she hears the PlayStation beep. Ooh. She's love that one. Yeah, that's a good, it's gonna be tense in there. Me, turns back for 3 seconds. Pan of pasta I've been boiling. It's like, what? I just turned it on half temp. How is it boiling over? What the heck? You don't want that to happen. It's real hard to clean that off your stovetop. Farting in one of these at the bank and sending it back. There are builders and there are destructors. This is a destructor. This person's out to cause havoc. And I love it. Come on, that's hilarious. Disgusting. You know, unless your brother is working the teller, as the teller, don't do this. Some poor little lady, she's just trying to do her job. She's being honest. And then you hit her with one of these, a fart bomb. Shame on you. Texting and farming. Yeah, we're coming on that time of year, boys and girls out there farming, driving the combines. Don't be texting and farming. Don't do it. We can all quit. This guy found the stick of all sticks. Look at that. Ew. He found Paul Bunyan's hammer. Petrified. Hell yeah. I hope that's in a museum somewhere. That's an amazing stick right there. Hi, I'd like a wake-up call. Treating minorities in a condescending way and trying to pander to them is far more racist than anything you accuse Republicans of doing. I've said that for years. Like, what are you guys doing, dude? Talking down to these people. Oh, they can't get IDs. You think they're not able and intelligent enough and smart enough to know how the system works to get an ID? That's kind of racist. I mean, if you really look at the definition of racism, right? Try having that conversation with them right over their head.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things.
Going for gold, the 2026 Team USA story. Netflix. Now that's funny, okay? That's funny because that's happening at some point for sure. I'm sure the 1980 Miracle Team, I'm sure that will be rewritten at some point. Guaranteed. Why do they have to do that? I don't know. My wife hooked me up tonight. POV, you're a zoo penguin about to be put. Yeah, dude, what is that? What are those, sardines? Ugh. Fake crab meat? I could do that. It's not amazing, but I'll eat that. I'm not above that. But yeah, I don't know what else that other stuff is. Maybe some shrimp and, is that cheese sauce? Ugh. FBI arrests black rectangle after it appears over 6 million times in Epstein files. Yeah, this story ain't dying. It's not dying. People are not very happy with how this is all rolled out. A lot of those emails are very disturbing. Very disturbing. And they are written by black emails. Or black boxes. Redacted. That's what their name is. Redacted. So they arrested Redacted. That's good to see. A lot more arrests that need to happen, obviously. Heading to the bathroom with a new pack of toilet paper and phone battery, 100%. I need a holiday. A very long holiday. And I don't expect I shall return. In fact, I mean not to. You don't want to sit there too long. Could not be good for your health. Just FYI. Font matters. I will always find you. I will always find you. It does. Be careful. If you're sending a love letter, you want it to sound like a love letter, not a threat. Florida woman accused of starting a conga line in a Walmart produce section wearing a homemade watermelon helmet and shouting, "Free the cantaloupes." I think that's fake. WXYZ News. Have we come across one of these Florida headlines that's been real yet? I think we had a couple. I've been a DoorDasher for a year now, and today I got my favorite order. Instructions. I'm 8 months pregnant, so please believe when I say I am operating at peak no-nonsense energy. Please tell them to make fresh fries. If they hand you old fries, let them know I will personally walk down there and make the fries myself. I used to work for this McDonald's, so I know the process. Tell Yolanda, the manager, to handle it. And if Marcus is on duty, remind him I am pregnant and I do not have time for games. Fresh fries or I'm coming down there. I feel like that guy deserves a little tip if he does this and gets you fresh fries. Maybe I'm wrong. My new driver's license just showed up, and due to an error at the DMV, I guess I'm now legally a female in the state of Idaho. It's ma'am. I just drove my car into a mailbox. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. Get the joke. That's a great joke. Phenomenal joke, even. Without a doubt, the best part about March Madness is watching kids that know a lot about basketball lose in their bracket pools to a girl who picks teams based on how cute their mascot is. It's never someone who does their research or watches a lot of basketball. It's unpredictable. And I believe there's never been a perfect bracket. I'm almost certain of that. Maybe this year. Maybe it's possible. And maybe we'll do another Zeducation bracket. We did one last year with everyone. So as soon as that's up, I'll let you guys know. I'm honestly, I forgot all about it until this picture right here. So stay tuned. How would you do in today's game? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose. All it means, what was today's punishment? Oh yeah, you gotta watch a Twins spring training game. I'm sorry, it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be like watching paint dry. They suck, it's terrible. I hope they get better, but it's probably not gonna happen. Enjoy the game. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's game. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
Idiots.